Judge upholds Pentagon's blacklist of drone maker DJI. Now, I picked this story for I picked this story for a very specific reason, and that is because of my own bias. I have a DJI drone. If you've watched content on my channel, you may have seen footage shot by a DJI drone. So, especially if you watched my my video of the Paiute Reservoir or the Moki Dugway, both of those shot on a DJI drone. So I don't think it's spying on me to the Chinese government, because like the updates that it does are only when I have internet. So anyway, let's get scrolling here. So we have a bias distribution. It's pretty equal. You've got 39% coming from the left, 38% coming from the center, and 23% coming from the right. So there is a little bit more reporting on this one than the last story. My stories are sorted by factuality like they always are. And I pulled the very highest factuality story on the list by TechCrunch. So let's get into it and see what it says here. Federal judge has restricted drone maker DJI's efforts to get off a Department of Defense list of Chinese military companies. The U.S. District Judge Paul Friedman ruled Friday that the Department of Defense had provided substantial evidence that DJI contributes to the Chinese defense industrial base, pointing to the use of modified DJI drones in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Friedman wrote, "Whether or not DJI's policies prohibit military use is irrelevant. That does not change the fact that DJI's technology has both substantial theoretical and actual military application." So does every other commercial fucking drone company out there, though. That's the thing. It's just that DJIs are the cheapest. At the same time, Judge Friedman rejected some of the DoD's other rationales for the listing. The other government agencies, including the Department of Commerce and the Treasury Department, placed DJI on similar lists before it was added to the DoD list in 2022. When DJI filed the lawsuit last year, the company said it was not owned or controlled by the Chinese military, and that the DoD itself acknowledges that DJI makes consumer and commercial drones, not military drones. The lawsuit also said that the company had suffered ongoing financial and reputational harm, including lost business as a result of the listing. TechCrunch has reached out to DJI for comment. The company told Reuters that it is considering its legal options and said Judge Friedman's decision was based on a single rationale that applies to many companies that have never been listed. DJI faces other legal hurdles in the U.S., including a potential ban on sales starting in December unless a national security agency determines that its drones do not pose an unacceptable risk to the national security of the United States. Hey, thanks for checking out this video from Nightly News this morning. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or when we go live on Tuesdays and Fridays.